This is Divide Music's Batman song called Reclaim, DC Comics. I don't know much about the DC universe besides the films a little bit. So, yeah, let's jump into this. Okay, we got some like epicness going on here.
I was afraid I lost them. All the times that I would waste away calling out their names, but no one came. But I kept.
Ooh. So we get, I love this kind of eerie electronic voice that's going along with Divide. It's given this kind of, this vibe of unwavering, not unwavering, like actually the opposite of unwavering, like this kind of mental struggle. You got like this demon in the back of his head. That's so cool. And then when that drum hits, that hits so hard because for the most part there was like no instruments there. We had like that sound of police, which gives us the whole feeling of like we're in a city. And then he dropped out, had his voice of like, this is my inner struggle, and then that solid drum beat to go, now we're starting. Now we're really gonna ramp up. I love this. I feel like I learn so much whenever I do a Divide Music reaction. I really do.
I was afraid I lost them. All the times that I would waste away calling out their names, but no one came. But I kept waiting.
And then he got rid of that electronic voice and just feels more pure now. People pay a price to keep them in a vice. I love that. It's like people pay for their protections, and some of it will be like, we elect our politicians to make us feel safe, even though that safety comes with restraints. There's that. There's, or crooks will pay for our boss to make sure that they're safe, or something like that. So there's different levels of that I really like. He showed image of like people beating someone up, but I was thinking that as more of like a almost political level, because sometimes that I feel like that, where it's like we elect these politicians and all they do is put more restrictions on us. Um, but we do that because we feel safer that way. And so it's a double-edged sword. We feel safer, so that's a good thing, right? But we're also less free. We have more restrictions. I'm taking that way too seriously. I love that shaking noise. It's like rattle, but not. I love that. I love the build-up. The build was amazing there. That was so cool.
Underground and city streets are played by curses born beneath. The minds are turned to devil seed, with cars to cheat under their sleeves. I watch the rise, I've seen the fall, I've witnessed leaders lose control. I've walked away to search for answers. In the dark, the night grew faster.
That was so cool. That was so cool. Once again, I love the cymbals crashing. The crash sound in the cymbals really gives the song ability. Really pay attention to a lot of Divide Music songs, because he does this a lot. You'll use the crash of the cymbals to kind of reset the song in a way where he can, sing without instrumentals again, and while maintaining that energy. The crash is such a very unique instrument in that, where it feels like a climax, and because of that you're able to restart, so you're able to come back to like a different place. Now if you notice, I don't Zach, not Zach, Divide doesn't all the way go back to the very beginning. He still has some more background instruments, so it's not like all the way back from zero, but the crash still helps give him space, so that he doesn't have to constantly ramp up and feel like he has to ramp up to something 3 minutes within a song. He can have like a climax a minute in and then feel comfortable to keep on going. I love that so much. And it just allows you to build to an even higher climax towards the end of the song. That crash, you hear that when he said underground. There, that crash. You hear this ramp and then crash. Okay, it didn't crash that time. Okay. I love this book so much. It's so good. Waited, I'm gonna move forward, I'm gonna kick some butt, as you can see Batman do right now. I'll be watching, waiting in the dark. I will strike the fear into the heart. Not a face to blame. You know the name. Let them run inside a cell with broken bones. Be the first to catch the fire. I love the introduction of the electric guitar here too. And now he's adding some like electric violence. He's just adding instruments throughout this entire hook. He's just keep adding and adding stuff. Crash again. You hear that crash? It allows the reset. But like I was saying, I love how as that hook went on, he just kept adding instruments, and he kept doing it subtly, so that you feel instinctually that it's ramping up, but he's not getting louder. He doesn't need to get louder because of the way that it's mixed, where the instruments are coming in, but they're softly and they're more forward or more in the background. That it gives you the feeling of the song getting faster and ramping up without it actually ramping up. It's really cool when artists do that. Try to pay attention with some of his other songs, because this is a trait that he does a lot. He does it in most of the songs, where he'll just add instruments without having to yell or scream, and so that when he gets to the point where he does do that, it is so impactful. It really is. And it helps save his voice. Oops. See, he added another guitar here, just to fill in the space. He added some more like electric violins here. So cool. Nice. You can't hide those scars. I'm not waiting. I know who you are. I love that. I love that a lot. He's so good at what he does. Shout out to Divide Music. He continues to surprise me. He really does. Yeah. So that's gonna be it.